Hello, this is my presentation for the 5-minute video challenge. I am in class 101 PB. Today, I will be talking about the while loop. Please enjoy my presentation. Now, how does the while loop work? And what is a while loop? In Python, a loop is used to repeat code over and over X number of times. The while loop is a very commonly used loop in Python. It is used to repeat a specific block of code an unknown number of times until the condition is met. The while loop starts only if the condition turns out true, and the loop continues until the condition evaluates to false. The benefits of using the while loop and when the while loop should be used. While loop should be used when we don't know the number of times it should repeat. The while loop will repeat as many times as necessary until the condition becomes false. As you can see on the other side of the slide, print odd. Description. Use the loop statement to print all odd numbers between 1 and n, separated by spaces. Input an integer. Sample input 10. Sample output 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Based on the phrases underlined, this is a hint to use a while loop. Exercise 9540. First, the user must input an integer, n. Then, because the directions are asking for odd numbers, the starting number must be 1, I. So while I is less than or equal to n, the while loop will be repeated. Each time through the while loop, I will be printed, and then 2 will be added each time to I, which will print out all the odd numbers between 1 to n. Pieces of advice for using the while loop. Make sure to read through the instructions before deciding whether a while loop, a for loop, or another system must be used. The while loop is only used for when it is unknown on when to stop. The for loop, however, is only used when there is a known number of when to stop. 2. If the question is complicated, make sure to draw or write out the problem to find the solution. Taking your time to write out or draw out the problem can help you understand the problem much better. 4. Finally, test your code throughout your coding process. Do not wait to test your code at the very end. Otherwise, if it is wrong, a lot of your work will be deleted. Here's an example of drawing or writing out the problem. Candy's description. Xiao Mingming loves candies very much. It is known that he eats 1 piece on the first day, 2 on the second, 3 on the third, 4 on the fourth, and so on. If he eats 1,000 pieces of candies, his mouth will be full of cavities. What day will he have a mouthful of cavities? Candy's question. According to the pattern described in the description, on the second day, 1 candy from the first day and the 2 candies from the second day is equal to 3 candies eaten. And as you can see in the picture, it goes on with this pattern. This helps understand the code more because it can be visually seen and understood. For the code, first, the count, the number of days, is set to 1, and the sum, the number of candies eaten, is set to 0. While the sum is less than or equal to 1,000, the number of candies eaten where all the teeth will turn rotten. The sum will be updated each time by adding the sum plus count. This will increase the sum each time. Then, 1 more day is added. When printing, it prints count minus 1 due to the fact the code started out as count equals 1. 1 day must be subtracted. Finally, after running the code, the answer will be 45. How the while and for loop are different. First of all, in a for loop, the number of times the loop will be repeated is written at the top. However, in the while loop, it is not. On the other side of the screen, it says, for x in range 5, print x. You can see that the number of times this loop will be repeating is 5 times. However, in the while loop, it says x equals 0. While x is less than 5, print x, x plus equals 1. The number of times that this while loop will repeat is not written. Secondly, in the for loop, if there is no condition, then it will be repeated an infinite amount of times. However, in a while loop, an error will appear. Finally, the for loop is only used when it is known how many times to repeat. A while loop is used when we don't know how many times to repeat. Conclusion. The while loop is used to repeat a section of code an unknown number of times until a specific condition is met. Once the condition is met, the code exits the while loop. The code checks within the loop. Only when the condition is true, then the loop will run and then check the condition again to see whether if it is true or not. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned something new or have a better understanding of the while loop. Have a great day!